Now, this is the problem in church. Can you put a cat? How many of you know what is called cat? Before a horse. That thing they used to attach at the back of a cat that carries people and carries load. Can you put it in front of a horse and tell the horse to run? The problem is that we want to do what is right without being made right. First thing is you being made right. Once they put the cat before the horse, can the horse run? What if they put the cat behind the horse? Can the horse run? Yes. So first thing first is you being made righteous. You being justified. Now that you are justified, you will do things that are just. Once you accept that God have declared you righteous, on what basis? On the basis of who Christ is. The Lord is our righteousness. Once you believe that, righteousness is credited into your account. Okay, let me give you an example. Let me say, do you have a brother? What if your brother now, he's working, he doesn't have proper things to open an account like NIM, like BVN. He walked into the country, now he's doing a work and they are going to pay him. Your brother now gives your account, say, pay me through this account. When the money comes, will it go into your account? Are you sure? No, you will not go, because you are not the one that worked. No, ask me. Will it go? How many of you have received money that you didn't work for on behalf of somebody through your account? The person called you, say, Mr. Charles, there's somebody that wants to send me money, but please, I want the person to send through your account. I don't have an account. You say, okay, go ahead. Jesus is the one that did the righteous work. But the account of payment. So whatsoever that Jesus deserved and earned was credited to me. Did you hear what I said? Righteousness is what Jesus deserved. Is who he is. But now God credited it to us. On what basis? On the basis of faith. On the basis that we believe what God said. If you do not believe it, there's no way you will behave it. But this is what we have done in church. We want to behave it, to believe it. That's not the order. The order is that you have to believe what God has said. God said, I have made you as you ought to be. I have made you as you ought to be. If you believe it, it will become a reality in your life. Then you begin to live that way. Did you get that? The reason most believers don't walk in righteousness is because they never believed what God said concerning them. Okay, let me ask you. Poverty and riches, which one is righteousness? No. Many people in church believe that riches is unrighteous. Please study your Bible, study righteousness, study wealth. You will find out that the wealth is on the side of righteousness, that poverty is on the side of sin. But how many people in church believe that they are wealthy? You have to be it. Are you hearing me? To do it. You don't do it to be it. You have to become it. Then you manifest it. So righteousness is the way you ought to be. God have made you the way you ought to be, as He originally intended you to be. So if you believe that, you begin to behave it. You begin to act according to that which you believe. The reason many believers don't walk in righteousness is because they never believe that they are righteous. So they want to do something to earn it. No, you believe it to behave it. God said, I am righteous. Lord, I believe you. The moment you believe it, it sinks inside of you. This is who I am. Then you can never act otherwise. You can never act otherwise. If you act otherwise, it means being beside yourself. You are no longer yourself. God called you righteous. Do you believe it? Pastor, I know myself. I know myself. As long as you are talking, Pastor, I know myself, you continue to live a righteous life. Faith is the way of overcoming every sinful habit. Why do I say so? If you believe what God have called you and who He have made you, you will overcome.